If you're a notary signing agent who wants to learn how to market to escrow companies and title offices, you're gonna wanna watch this video because I am on my way to pick up Doug Anderson, a loan signing system student and a $4,000 a month part-time signing agent. Welcome back to another episode of Notary Hacks, a day in the life of a notary signing agent marketing. We created this so you can get the behind the scenes of a real day in the life of a notary as they go out and market to escrow companies and title offices. I want you to be inspired if you are a part-time signing agent, because not only is it possible to get business working in 9 to 5, but you're gonna get direct business. We're gonna hear all of his notary hacks, everything he says, everything he does, so we can help you take your business to the next level. So let's go pick up Doug. So we are here at stop number 1 where Doug Anderson is. It's gonna be so exciting because we're gonna be following him around the entire time. I see him walking from his car right now. D, what's up, man?
What's up, baby?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Loan signing system student, Doug Anderson, $4,000 a month part-time signing agent. Man, first off, thank you for allowing us to follow you around today.
Thank you.
Hear your scripts, your follow-ups. I'm excited about the successes. I'm also excited about the failures and what we learned from those moments too.
Man, it's been about 4 years, and man, everybody who's in this business and are part of loan signing system knows how grateful and how happy I am to just be a part of this family. Oh my gosh, it's helped me in my life so much. Went from $20 in savings to where I'm at now. I'm blessed, man.
From $20 in savings to a $4,000 a month part-time signing agent who works a legit 40-hour work week with another company.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get into all those details as we drive around today, but I just wanna make sure everyone's inspired. This is a $4,000 a month part-time signing agent. Some months are as high as $6,000, you told me.
Oh yeah, plus.
All around a 9 to 5. So, you know, if anyone out there who doubts that they can build a direct business around a full-time schedule, what would you tell them?
Oh man, it's super possible. There's just tactics and stuff behind it. I'm doing it. If I could do it, anybody can do this.
Is your goal to get an actual signing right now when you walk in?
No. My goal is to go in, introduce myself, make contact, and walk out with a card, because that card, that allows me to follow up.
The goal is just a business card?
Business card.
With some way to contact them again.
Right.
Understanding the goal here is to start a relationship.
Right.
Tell me all the emotions you're going through to let people know that they're not alone if they're also experiencing whatever it is you are right now.
Oh man, I'm nervous. My heart is pumping a little bit. It's been a while since I marketed, so just going into an office, 4 years, office I've never been into, introduce myself, and you know, talk to them. Let's see what comes of it.
What I tell every student is successful people do it scared.
Right.
They don't let this feeling you have prevent you from going in. So with that being said, dude, let's go in and you go in and go get them. 2 claps and we'll see you on the other side.
Man, let's go. Hello, how you ladies doing today?
How are you?
Good. I just wanted to stop by and introduce myself. I've been meaning to stop by this office for a while, and I'm a loan signing notary. My name is Douglas Anderson, by the way. What's your name? I wanted to see if there was anybody I could talk to about being added to your guys' preferred notary list.
But I can give you her email. Let me see if I can cover it. So she's the escrow manager, and there's a procedure that you have to go through. And most of the escrow officers back there already have their notaries that they've been working with for years.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But you can email her or give her a call.
Okay, yeah, because I also have like military base access, and I know we have some clients sometimes that don't have access, or they're on the military bases and they can't get off. So I kind of I want to help serve those clients also, and just kind of give some diversity just in case she doesn't have anybody with a notary that can get on base.
She's your contact.
Perfect.
And email is probably the best way to get a hold of her.
Perfect. And then here's my card. If, you know, when she comes in, if you could please give her my card. But yeah, I'll follow up with her on email and just kind of let her know.
All right.
Thank you so much for your time today. Yes, have a good day.
Oh my gosh, do I see him? I see him, okay. How does it feel to get back in the game? Did it bring butterflies?
Man, I was nervous. I was nervous, man. I was nervous. After I introduced myself, let her know that I am a Fidelity approved notary already. Well, they do have their Rolodex of notaries and everything like that. So I wanted to overcome that objection with that I do have military access. I want to be able to, you know, help her out and her clients and represent her on those signings. So she dug in the drawer and found the branch manager's card for me, and gave me your card, and I gave her my card to give to the branch manager to let her know, and I told her I'll follow up.
The first thing is you pitched the receptionist as if she was the escrow officer.
Right.
Because they're always the first level to build trust with.
Right.
Today, was that a success?
Man, there was success, man. I got the card, and then I'm able to do the follow-ups with the branch manager, knowing how to let her know how I can deliver value, man. That's great. All right. That's all we can ask for.
We are 1 for 1. Let's get back in the car. Let's go. Got the first one out of the way. What's going on in your mind right now?
Man, still sweating, but I got a card. I got the branch manager's card. So to me, that's success because that gives me an email that I can follow up with, like a contact.
Talk about how you built this business 4 years ago. When do you find the time to market?
That's a good question. So I'm taking these clothes to work. I'm switching out and I'm putting these clothes on right after I clock out, right? And then as soon as I'm going straight to the escrow offices because between 3:30 and 5, those escrow officers are trying to get out of there. So I'm going in marketing. So sometimes it would result in, hey, we have this file that just came in. Can you take this since you're here? Because all their notaries are filled up at 4:30. So that really helped marketing between 3:30 and 5.
Yep.
For me, and that was the only time that I had.
Because you work on the military base, you don't have the luxury of getting off during lunchtime like some people do. That also got you business.
Right. And that helped me build my trust with them, just being there last minute for them. They're probably like going crazy, hey, all their notaries are filled up. Who am I going to give this signing to? And then I show up, do a flawless signing, bring the docs back immediately. That's the start of the trust building right there.
Walk me through the follow-up process. You're going to email that branch manager. What's that email sound like?
That email is pretty much introduce myself like I did to the receptionist, but also highlighting the value that I can bring to her and her clients. And then also I'll follow up and attach my credentials, like I'm a loan signing system student, my commission, my bond, everything that you get when you're starting out. I attach all that stuff just so they don't have to ask for it. So I'm in like a mind frame of serving them. So if you stay in a mind frame of serving the client, they're in control. So they'll let you know, and it happens naturally.
What it also does is make you look very organized. It's like, I know you're probably going to ask for my notary commission, my E&O insurance.
Right.
I'm going to slip in that loan signing system certification, which escrow officers love also. Do you feel like you're being dishonest by withholding the fact that you have a full-time job?
I don't really think they care about your schedule. They just care about if their clients are being served in the correct way and being taken care of.
Yes.
I think that's the biggest things on their mind. Your schedule is probably the last thing on their mind. Helping make their job easier and serving the client has served me so well, just building the business. Because if you just lead with that intention of helping and being an extension of them at a signing and just doing, coming in and taking care of their clients and making their job easy, that's the name of the game.
You're right. When I was a full-time signing agent, I was like, oh, hi, Mark, I'm full-time. I'd just be like, I want to serve you. Nobody cares about your schedule. The only thing they care about is, can you serve my clients? And Doug does an unbelievable job of that. So we are pulling up to another stop.
This is the first office I believe I ever marketed to, and just straight, I've never done a signing for this office. So that's why this one's big for me, because down the road, like a year down the road, I was like, man, okay, let me go touch base again. And it doesn't stop. Just keep on knocking on the door. Things change. Situations change constantly.
Escrow officers change. There could be different escrow officers.
It might be different people.
That's right. But what I love what you just said is, like, you got to keep going back. A no is just not right now.
Right.
It is not definitive.
Right.
We're going to meet you back out. I wish I could take the cameras in, but we're not.
It's all good.
All right, D, go get them, dog.
All right, I'll be back. Hey, how are you today? How are you doing today, ma'am?
I'm busy.
You busy? I just wanted to stop by and introduce myself. I'm a loan signing notary. I just wanted to pretty much introduce myself, see if there's anybody I could talk to about being added to your guys' preferred notary list.
I can email you the site. It's corporate, so there's a site. It's called.
Okay, I see him. He looks a little bit not sure. Okay, let's hear it.
She was slammed. She was slammed with Loan Doc. I just let her know how I could serve her, who I was, why I was there, real quick.
By the way, it's a Friday. She's probably trying to get out of the office.
I didn't even get in the door.
Yeah. Oh, she didn't even get in the door?
I didn't even get in the door.
Okay, so where did this conversation take place?
Right at the door.
Right at the door. Like, this is real.
She was slammed.
Too many times new signing agents feel like they should get the relationship, full trust, all in the first 10-minute pitch. Mm-hmm. But the truth is, some days you're not even gonna get through the front door.
Yeah, you have to read the room. She was super busy.
Let's talk about what just went down.
So I got her name, and then I'm gonna find the email for that specific escrow company. Let them know I spoke with her, whoever I spoke with at the office. From there, we'll see where the email goes, but that's my next follow-up.
You're just kind of making that moment a little bit bigger than it really was.
Right.
But the receiver doesn't know that. And that's just marketing 101, right?
Yep.
It's leveraging that and spinning that moment to try to building a relationship.
Exactly. So after the email, if I still don't get any response, I'll probably wait a week and a half, touch base, probably most likely a week, follow up again, just confirming to see if she received my email. And then right after that, like a week later, if I don't hear anything back, I'm following up in person again. The next time I'm bringing a little bit of something, maybe some goodies. For last time when she was slammed, she took time to talk to me when she was slammed. So to give her, give her some gratitude, give her some appreciation for taking her time out.
I think a lot of people get confused what a follow-up process is. It's like you just do the same thing on repeat. He said on the second time, I might bring her some form of gratitude. This is our third in our series, New York, New Jersey, now San Diego. The first two, they had gratituding in their hand when they went for the first time. How come you didn't have anything in your hand the first time going in?
Imagine only having 20 bucks. You have cards. That's pretty much it. And you gotta pay for gas. So also I was like, okay, let me introduce myself. After I introduce myself, that's also a setup for a second appointment to come in with goodies anyway.
That's good.
So I was like, okay, that just gives me an excuse to come up and say, hey, I just wanted to drop these by and thank you for taking the time to talk to me last week or 2 weeks ago.
Love that.
So it's just a setup for the second appointment to bring in goodies in person.
So the first one is just, I know it's going to be awkward, but the second time will be less awkward because now there's some familiarity.
Right. And then in between the two, you're touching base in the email.
And so you're really just setting everybody up for that second touch point. Wow. So good. So enough about that.
All right.
Point number 3. Let's go get him, dog.
All right, man. I'll see you guys soon. Go.
I mean, if you want the scripts on what he's saying inside, you got to become a loan signing system student. But the purpose of this was to show you the day in the life of a real notary, really marketing, and how they go about their day, marketing day and approaching. And he gave you the game plan. Step 1 is to set up step 2. And too many times I think new signing agents put all the emphasis on step 1. So listen to Doug, he's doing it right. I can't wait to hear what he says inside, but he's using the scripts that he got from the loan signing system. 4 years, he's a $50,000 a year part-time student.
I was just coming to introduce myself as a loan signing notary.
Notary too.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay, nice, man.
Yeah.
You work here specifically?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Is there someone to talk to? Just because I'm on the military base, so I'm able to do like signings on base. So I always kind of like to try to help other companies. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. How you doing? My name is Douglas Anderson. I'm the loan signing notary in the area. I know he's a notary too. I have access to like bases and everything, and I know sometimes that's like a little need and a niche, so I just wanted to introduce myself and see if I was able to get like put on your guys' notary list for like military signings, stuff like that, or...
Okay, yeah, we can keep you in mind.
Okay. Is her card around? And then you can give her my card and I'll just follow up also.
So I'm assuming that was some goodness.
Well, there's 3 offices in there.
Oh.
So I had to stop. I just stopped by the other one.
Talk about the entire process. So the one you go into, the one that you're there for, how did that one go down?
Went in there right behind a notary, which was crazy. Let him know that I was a notary here to kind of introduce myself.
So you let that notary know, or the receptionist?
Right, I let the notary. There was no receptionist. I walked in behind the notary.
And so you made a decision to engage with the notary,
right.
and so how did that end?
He's like, let me take you to somebody. And he took me to an escrow officer that was sitting down. Spoke with her for a while. She's all like, oh, the branch manager is who you want to talk to. She's on the phone. She's pretty busy right now. I was like, okay, well, I just wanted to be able to serve you and your clients just in case you're in a situation where you have military folks that are on a base that can't get off.
The fact that you utilize another notary to get into an escrow office is absolutely amazing. And you treated that notary with respect.
Of course.
Not as competition, but more like a colleague. And in return, you got that notary to give you back the same respect.
Yes.
And that notary ended up giving you an inside track to an escrow officer. This is marketing in real time. I mean, how incredible.
And then I walked out, and then the title company right there. So yeah, I went into the title company, let her, same spiel, let her know who I was.
Was there an escrow officer?
Nobody up front. Nobody up front. There's a lot of them with no receptionist up front.
Okay,
right
so
now.
what was the next move?
And then so I rang the bell.
Rang the bell.
Ring the bell. Bing, bing.
Yep.
Somebody comes out, hey, how you doing? My name is Douglas Anderson. I introduce myself. Hey, I'm just here because I haven't stopped by ever, and I've been meaning to stop by. This is how I can help you. I just wanted to see, who I could talk to be on your preferred notary list.
There's something that I call the red car theory. If I said, Doug, how many red cars did you see yesterday?
Yeah.
And I said, for every red car that you saw yesterday, I'll give you $100. How many red cars did you honestly see yesterday?
I mean, I can't tell because
That's
I wasn't
right.
looking for a red car.
That's my point.
Yeah.
But if I said, hey, Doug, today, I'll give you $100 for every red car you see. How many red cars?
Every red car, man.
That's my point. So that analogy works perfect. You walked out looking for the opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
You could have walked right past the title. I was there to go see this one escrow company, but you didn't. You saw the red car.
Yep.
It's your job to see the opportunity.
Right.
2 times we walk right by the red cars.
Yep.
What I love is you always go to whatever your biggest asset is. For you, we're in San Diego, so therefore it is military access because you're a DOD full-time job. The bigger takeaway I want you to do is whatever your go-to, maybe you're bilingual, right?
That's a good one.
Whatever whatever it is for you, make sure you're always leading with that on top of the scripts that you learned in the loan signing system. We don't want to give the scripts away. And so I asked him not to do that, you know, but if you want the scripts, got to become a loan signing system student. He started the day with 1. He was super nervous, but because he was creating the momentum, he banged out 3 in one day. Had he started here, he probably went straight to the first one, straight one down. But he's intentional in creating momentum. So if you're a part-time signing agent, just take the day off and be intentional with marketing all day, just like you are. So, man, what a good day. We got one more to go. Again, D, thank you for today, man.
Of course, thank you.
Let's go to last stop.
Let's go, baby.
All right, let's go. Besides taking a day off and marketing title companies, besides running around from 3:30 to 5 o'clock marketing title companies, what are other things that you take advantage of?
Real estate events, because they'll hold like networking events. You know, everybody from everywhere are there. So you'll have notaries there, you'll have title people there, you'll have escrow people there, and it's like everybody comes together and everybody's just mingling on weekends after 5. So it works perfectly with my full-time schedule.
How are you finding these?
My local RIA, Real Estate Association.
Okay.
So San Diego.
Got it. So if someone lives in Arizona or Utah, wherever, they could probably, everyone has probably their own RIA.
Local RIA, yep.
So you literally Googling San Diego Real Estate Association.
Yep.
Then I'm guessing here that they have some type of calendar of events.
Yep, those RIA events, they'll have holiday parties at the end of the year. So you definitely want to sign up. Even if it's like $15 a ticket, dude, out of that $15 ticket, you know, you don't know what could come of it. You're going to meet some great people. You know, it's just like marketing to these offices, but all in one area.
As a part-time signing agent, how come you haven't quit your full-time job?
Everybody has a different path. Everybody has a different situation based on what they want to do. Like I got into the notary stuff when I was looking into real estate, because that's what I wanted to do, is get into real estate, start building generational wealth for my daughters. So my family is like everything, and none of us know about building generational wealth. Can't do that with $20 in savings. You popped up on my timeline, and the rest was history, because I was like, after that, I just started building my business. And then nobody in my family has a business either. So I wanted to start a business, work for myself, see what that felt like. And then I love what I'm doing right now. And the reason why I haven't quit, because I'm not done building my generational wealth, and the number that I wanted to hit, I haven't reached it yet. So I haven't reached my goal to quit my W-2 job yet. Having that W-2 job, it helps you build generational wealth a little bit faster, because when you go to get a home, that's all they look at is that W-2. Boom, you qualify for income.
So what has it done for you building a part-time business for the past 4 years?
Yeah, it's changed dramatically. And by the way, like after I get off, I'm working 3 to 10 p.m., 3 to 9. That's still full time. If you want to be technical about hours, it's still full time right there. So what you put in is what you get out. You help me with being able to see my family more, because I'm able to go back and forth to see my daughters. They get to see the generational wealth that I'm building, like the projects and the houses, and they get to see that their dad's running a business and seeing what it's like. That, to me, that's important, because I never grew up with that. Grew up on a concrete floor, you know, sleeping on the floor, me, my sister, my mom. So nobody in my family has had a business or anything like that. So being able to show my family that that's possible, and that we're doing it, and that everything's going to be okay, that's right there is the end goal for me.
And I always try to teach the students, you students have a heart-driven business, and you are the epitome of that, man. And thank you for always inspiring the group. You're one of the first ones to cheer other people on in the LSS community. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's just, I'm just so proud of what you built, and I know that this is just the beginning.
Man, and I appreciate you, man. Like, I'm serious. Like, I tell everybody all the time how the LSS changed my life. So
I tell you students, like, I'm the coach, players make the plays.
Right.
Like, you are the one who comes out of an escrow office and then sees the title office, sees the real estate office. Right. You had every reason not to go in, but you did. And I appreciate you giving me the love, but I want to make sure everybody sees on this video, it's like, it's you doing the plays. Anyone could do that. Anybody. Everybody has the same playbook. If you're a loan signing system student, he doesn't have anything you don't have.
Right.
He has the same scripts, the same marketing tactics. He knows how to talk to realtors. It's just that he does it. Is part of the reason you're doing it scared, nervous, whatever words you want to do, because of your daughters, because of your family?
It's knowing that if I didn't do it, I'd be upset with myself, because that's my why, is my daughters and my family. And then there's no way that I can get to that other side, that next level. I can't level up if I don't push through what I'm scared of.
When your why is big, the how is easy.
Right.
And then his why is ginormous, and so can yours be. So let's go get him, and let's go.
Let's go, baby.
So we Googled the address, and there was nobody there. I think too many people would get upset with that last one not being there, but
It's okay. I mean, there's gonna be more days of market too.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. We're walking back to the car and we're like, I wonder if there's an escrow office in this building right here. And there was another escrow office in this building, and Doug was like, look, I'm on fire right now, let's go. I can't end the day just like that. So he is in one of those offices right here. I can't wait to hear from him again, but man, what an incredible day. This is really what I talk about. Momentum creates momentum. He has so much excitement from the day that he didn't want to stop marketing. And that's what I want you to do, is just start the day marketing, and you'll find by the end of the day, that schedule gets bigger because you create excitement. All right, look. So you got the card. Let's talk about what went down.
The elevator was broken, so I went up 4 flights of stairs to go talk to an escrow officer.
Okay.
But yeah, she came to the front. She was super nice. I was like, I go all the way up to Camp Pendleton. I go to any base that you want me to, so I'll go above and beyond. And then she's all like, that's perfect, because we run into those situations where she doesn't want to go all the way up there.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, well, I'm here.
So the first thing is they had an in-house notary.
Right.
That didn't stop you.
No.
So a lot of times signing agents, they hear like, the escrow officers or the notary, which is very rare, but it happens.
Right.
But a lot of times notaries hear that objection and they go, oh, okay, bye-bye. You're like, no, I understood that she can't be at all places at all times.
Right.
And what he did was like, great, so you have an in-house notary, you are the notary, your husband has DOD authorization, but is he willing to travel 90 miles one way?
Right.
Is he willing to travel 90 miles the other way? And the answer was no. So the point I want everybody here is you just kept going.
Right.
You just kept going. Your go-to move, like, oh, I'm in the military, didn't work.
Right.
But you just kept moving and moving. That's
You
what I
gotta
want.
dial it back with how you're gonna serve them. What are you gonna do to serve them?
Right.
I'm gonna go above. I'll drive 2 hours.
Right. And you got the business card. This was just to set up the second appointment.
Right.
We could have ended the day on an L. We ended the day with a great move.
And
Man.
she actually asked for my business card. I gave her my business card, and I could have just walked out, but I asked her. I was like, okay, well, is there a business card that I can get so I can follow up if needed?
Man, what an incredible day.
Man.
We see you in the car. Let's go.
Thank you.
What is your expectation on timeline before you get your first closing out of one of the 7 today, or 6, or how many have we visited?
First closing timeline, somewhere between month and a half area, because all the follow-ups that we discussed.
Okay, so the expectation was 4 to 6 weeks for his first signing.
Right.
Like, he understands that today was just the day he planted a seed. He understands that he needs to water and he needs to go back and prune and trim the trees before the fruit grows. And for him, that's 4 to 6 weeks. And that's, to me, a great timeline. How many signings do you see yourself over the next year getting out of the effort of one day?
Oh man, over the next year, shoot, I was doing out of the 90 days, I was gonna get 7 to 10. So you wanna multiply that times 4. So you can multiply those numbers times 4 minimum. But like I said, as the year goes on, you're gonna get more signings from that one escrow. So
his full expectation based on previous experience is like today's effort's gonna net him tens of thousands of dollars.
Yes.
Now, he is not blind to that's not gonna happen tomorrow. He is not blind to like he's gonna need to follow up. I will never say this business is easy, but it is simple. We did the same thing in 7 different locations.
you just gotta put in the effort. You gotta take the action. Just like we did today. This is a prime example. Take the action, everything else will follow. You know, you get out what you put into this business. And I remember Mark saying that when I started the loan signing system, and it still holds today. So just keep on pushing forward. If you need help, we have a whole loan signing system community. Every time I had a question, I went into the Facebook and somebody asked a question before. Like I said, I'm still alive. It doesn't hurt you. Go out and market, go talk to people, go promote your business. It's not gonna kill you. You'll be all right.
So we're on the way back to drop him off, and then D goes, one of the escrow officers already followed up with me. D, tell him what happened, dude.
Man, the one that didn't let me through the door, who was super busy. Sorry, I was in a hurry today. This is how you get on our list.
That is the person who wouldn't even open the door for him.
Dang.
And that's the person who we said, oh, he struck out on. That's the one he's been marketing to for years.
Yeah.
For years.
When I first started.
What is the game plan now?
So yeah, she said she was in a hurry today, which we already knew. So I'm gonna acknowledge her being busy. But yeah, she gave me the link to the signing service to be put on their list for preferred preferred notaries. So when I get home, I'm gonna go on there, sign up, provide all my credentials. Now that I have her actual email too, I'm just gonna keep on following up.
What are you gonna do with Betty is what you told us you're gonna do with Betty 2 hours ago.
Yep.
I'm gonna send my credentials, say what's up, and set up a follow-up appointment.
Right.
And we go in there, show some gratitude, and have a longer conversation right there. Why don't we just take people back really quickly? You started 4 years ago. Now you have a $50,000 to $60,000 a year part-time notary business.
Yes. When I first started having the $20 in savings, went through the whole loan signing system. I'll never forget it. 30 days. I watched your videos for 30 days straight. February 2020. Wasn't getting any signings through the signing services. I signed up for signing service with my iPhone 8 when the iPhone 13 was out. So I didn't have any computer. I didn't have a printer. I didn't have anything. I I had my iPhone, but I didn't have excuses though.
Yeah.
I just pretty much signed up for about 20 signing services. After I signed up for those signing services, I followed up on email with those signing service schedulers, saying, hey, this is my availability, this is my availability, this is my availability. And then after 45 days, I started getting signing appointments to my phone. Tried to accept, still nothing. About halfway through that second month, started getting signings. I was like, nice, 70 bucks, cool.
Yeah.
50 bucks, cool. The little wins, the little wins, the little wins. Got to month 3, I was on track to hit 3K that month. I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Notary bag got stolen.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. Had to start all the way over. It'll be July 10th, I got it back. So June 13th, got it stolen.
Yeah.
July 10th, got my notary commission back. 2 stamps this time, 2 stamps.
Good move.
That month in July, I started halfway through. I made the most I ever made on signing services. Ended up being like over $4,000 or something like that. It was crazy.
All part-time.
All part-time.
All the reasons why you should have quit.
Right.
Could have quit.
All of it.
The universe seemed to be going against you, but you're like, no, I got to keep moving, keep moving. The reason I believe Doug is so successful is because your business isn't about you. It's about everyone else around you who is needing this business to succeed. Right. Your business isn't about how much money can I make from a client, it's how much can I serve that client. Right. It's about letting people know that you have a heart-driven business. And dude, for that, I'm so proud of you. That is why you're successful. Thank you for taking the time today with the community, showing them the behind the scenes of day in the life of signing agent marketing.
Sir, man.
And let's go turn those 7 appointments into tens of thousands of dollars.
For sure. That's the LSS way, baby.
And that's a wrap. Of course, like always, if you have any questions or comments, please make sure you put them down below. D's gonna get in there, answer any questions on any scripts he does, any questions on his style, his email, his follow-up. As always, follow this channel for more content just like this. Let's go.
Let's go.